Hey everyone, welcome back to BrickClicking Nation. My name's Peter, and here we got 14 of my favorite sets of 2024, and we're going to rank them into the top 10 of 2024 sets that we have purchased this year. So make sure you stick around to the end to see which one was number one, as well as which the top 4 for honorable mentions were for this year. As you can see, we got lots of great sets here in front of us, and we're going to run a quick montage before we get down to each one of these sets. So make sure you stick to the end and make sure you smash those thumbs up for more great comparisons and reviews for 2025. Now let's get to that montage. Number 10 on my list of greatest sets for 2024 is the Forest Animals Red Fox set number 31154. It was retailed for $65 Canadian, and it made it to the top 10 just because of its unique build, the use of parts, the functionality, and it does look like a Red Fox, which I thought was great, especially with the use of parts. And it's got that nice big puffy tail, and it looks fantastic on display on any shelf in your house. And I just thought it made it to the top 10 because of those fine details, especially since it's very posable. Has lots of great detail, especially with the eye detail and the head movement. Some of the movement's a bit crazy like that. Foxes don't do that, but you can also make it stand as long as you get the feet and legs in the right position. You get to stand or sit. I prefer it sitting like this with the little tree beside it. Tree build's also excellent as well. Very posable, so if you make it look more full, taller, skinnier, wider. Great detail with the stump, which is all brick built. It's not just using the print there, but it's also got some great texture and a little mushroom build alongside. So that's why I made it into my top 10 list for 2024, and something I like on display in my house. Number 9. And here we have it, set number 75375. It is part of the Star Wars mini ships. It is the Millennium Falcon, and it was priced at $110 Canadian, and it made it to the top 10 just as the sheer size of it and the amount of detail that's packed into this, especially all the detail on top of the Millennium Falcon, as well as the continued shaping underneath the Millennium Falcon. This made it in there just because that unique shaping, all the detail with all the prints, no stickers in this set, which I thought was fantastic, as well as you do get this mini plaque for the 25 years of the Lego Star Wars. So a great little addition brick there as well, which I like. And the small detail compared to the large UCS Millennium Falcon makes it a lot more displayable and easier to put into a shelf other than the massive Millennium Falcon. So that's why I made it into number 9 on my list. Number 8. Here we have my 8th pick for the top 10 sets of 2024. It is the Plum Blossoms, part of the new botanical collection. It is set number 10369, and it retailed for $40 Canadian. For this small size, part of these sets that all made it into my top 10 are very displayable, and I definitely like this one as it has such great detail with the Plum Blossoms there. Small size, this unique build and technique around here with the gold plated bricks, as well as the unique build for the stand of the pot. Definitely like this set, and lots of great detail and very displayable, and would look great on any shelf in your house. That's why we got it into the top 10 this year and places number 8 on the list. Number 7. Here we have the Lego City set number 60404. It is the burger truck, and it made it into our number 7 spot for 2024. It retailed for $25 Canadian, and it is a small set but has lots of playability and function into it. Comes with 2 minifigures. You got this great guy here holding the massive burger he just picked up from the burger truck, as well as the burger truck itself, which has the detail of a burger, which looks awesome, especially since you can open top of the roof to see inside of the burger truck, as well as an extra added feature. In case you wanted the truck somewhere else in the city, the burger stand itself comes off and you have this awesome lowrider truck here as well. So lots of great playability and imagination you can have with this set, and that's why it made it into number 7 on our top 10 sets we got for 2024. Number 6. Here we have set number 60409. It is part of the LEGO City series and it is the mobile construction crane. It retailed for $140 Canadian, and it made it to the list because of its size as well as its playability and functionality of this set. Great function on it, like I mentioned, with the moving crane and boom, especially since you get this little porta potty up top here. You can hang a minifigure inside and pull them away from the construction site, as well as the unique playability. This set also comes with 4 minifigures. Lots of great function, including the side riggers that move in and out, as well as the turnability. Lots of great function on this set, and that's why it makes it into number 6 for 2024. Now let's see what we get for the final 5 sets that we ranked for 2024. Number 5. And here we have it, set number 10337, the LEGO Icons Lamborghini Kos 5000. What a super set, super happy was able to get it this year. It has no stickers in the set, which is always appreciated, not to get any stickers, which I always really do appreciate, especially with the details of the Lamborghini logo up front. Everything opens on this car, including the back engine compartment, the hood, the doors open, having that extreme scissor movement like every other Lamborghini. So great detailing, especially appreciate the double wheels on the rear of the car, giving that extra thickness for the tires. The tail lights, the shaping, the engine detail, just a super great display model to have in the collection. Even though it made it into the top 5, there are a few things I would have liked and appreciated if it was done, including the pop-up headlights, as well as the rear trunk area where the spoiler pops open. Other than that, I couldn't have asked for anything better, especially with the shaping of the iconic Lamborghini Countach. Let me know down in the comments below which one you like so far and which ones you would rank in your top 10. Number 4. Now, keeping up with the car theme, we have set number 42172. It is the McLaren P1, part of the Technic 1/8 scale supercars. This build has everything functioning in the car, including working suspension, front and rear, independent. It has separate rear diffs, has the iconic McLaren motor inside with working pistons, working transmission, and forward, reverse, and neutral included in the car. Super cool car and build to get. Also included, as most of the builds have, is the iconic luggage inside of the front area of the supercar. We've got the iconic pop open doors. We got the pop-up wing in the back, which is also functional, where it raises and lowers. And also included in the last few series that we've had is we got the plaque now as well, which is printed, and no stickers at all in this set. Super awesome set to get, and was a pleasure to build. Has all the iconic McLaren wheels and hubs. Great detail on this set. Functioning steering. Just what an awesome build, and a pleasure to see what LEGO's able to do with the Technic series. Now, before we get to the top 3 sets of 2024, we're going to do the honorable mentions of the 4 sets that I thought should have been in the top 10, but just didn't quite make it. So let's do a quick montage of those 4 sets before we get into the top 3. here we have the 4 honorable mentions for 2024. We have set number 60400, Lego City Go-Karts and Race Drivers. These little go-karts right here, great little builds, fun to play with and fun to put in your city for any go-kart action you may have going on. Next up we have set number 76424, the Lego Harry Potter Flying Ford Angula. Great little build, has great detail as well, keeping up with the car theme there. Next up we have Lego Ideas set number 21345 right here. The Polaroid one-step SX70 camera. Great functionality, especially with the Polaroid camera and cartridge you have here, and the functionality where you can pop out the picture down below, making it into the honorable mentions for 2024. And the last thing we have in the Lego Creators 3-in-1 series, set number 31152. It is the Space Astronaut. I thought this one should have made it in the top 10 as well. Great detail, function, and the alternate 2 builds are great as well, but just didn't make it, as we are going to get to the top 3 now. Number 3. And here we have it, number 3. It is set number 10341. It is the NASA Artemis Space Launch System. This here takes the height out of all of the top 10 sets. It was retailed for $340 Canadian. The detail is phenomenal. Lots of great different functions on it, including this nice little plaque here you get with the set to put out display of when you're displaying it, as well as inside the functionality. You have the retracting of the arms, as well as the bridge up top, as well as the shuttle itself is removable and it launches off into space. Side rockets depart as well, and then up top, if you take this apart properly, inside you do have the module where the astronauts would sit, as well as the pop-out solar dishes to keep the shuttle flying throughout the air. You also get a side built display stand that you can put the orbiter on top of while you're displaying the shuttle separately. Let's put this back together quickly. So many great details, small areas of patience, and making sure that you put all the pieces in the right spot. Definitely a great set to get. Definitely an awesome set to put on display, and great building techniques. Just can't say anything more positive about this set before we get into the top 2. And it's going to be very close to see what we get in the top 2 of all these great sets. Number 2. Here we have it, Lego Star Wars set number 75398. It is the displayable Lego C-3PO, and the build itself was very unique and satisfying. It does come with this lovely printed tile plate piece with all the description, which is nice to see that Lego's actually getting on board with doing this with all the UCS and displayable figures from Lego Star Wars. This set here has a lot of great use of the pearlescent gold bricks, and as well as the gold plated pieces, as you can see a few. I like this set here for display purposes. Not much playability with it, but the build itself and how it came together was very satisfying. A lot better than what Chewbacca's build was a few years ago before, and that's why this is number 2 on my list. Just super great build, lots of detail, and the shaping is very predominant, and you know right away that it's C-3PO. So I definitely like this set and build, which is great to see, and it's very appreciated as well that Lego's also included another 25 years of Lego Star Wars in this set. And so this set here makes it number 2. It was very close. I could have gone either way with the top 3, but I do think this one, it beats out the NASA Artemis Space Launch Shuttle for number 2 place. And as you probably know, what's coming up is number 1. So make sure you stick around to see what I picked as number 1 for 2024. Number 1. We're finally at number 1, and here it is, the LEGO Ideas set number 21350. It is the Jaws LEGO set. I thought this one was perfect. All the great detail and the different scenery of what you can do with the ship and the shark, and the shaping just came out perfect. I especially like the printed tile up front here where it says you're going to need a bigger boat. Why not? This boat's too small, and that shark, Brucey here, is going to eat that boat up and destroy it. So fantastic build. I like all the little details from the barrels, the 3 main characters made into minifigures look fantastic. The symbolization of the shark cage, all the details in this ship look perfect, look great on any display shelf, and definitely appreciate having this in the collection. And hopefully we can get more great movie display sets like this one here, as they do look great. I don't know which ones you think we should get, but so far this one is the best one we've had so far, and really appreciate it and all the detailing. Now this one does have a separate function where you can take off the ship, display the boat separately, and Brucey the shark does come off separately as well. It also comes with its own separate display stand for the shark, so if you don't want to keep that base all together, and this just clips all together. You get their set right. So you can have the shark displayed with its own display stand. If you don't have space for all of this, just throw that aside, and then you just have the ship with the shark displayed separately. So great versatility with this set if you don't have a lot of space. But you do have to keep in mind the height of the mast here. It is quite tall, so you might need a little extra space for that. Hope you enjoyed my top 10 favorite sets of 2024 as we got down here to number 1. And make sure you stick around for more great videos coming your way, especially with all the great sets coming up for 2025, from all the Formula 1 sets, the LEGO City sets, the Star Wars sets, LEGO Technic sets, and the Icon sets. Definitely the passion I have with LEGO are those themes. So make sure you stick around, and make sure you smash that thumbs up. And just remember, if you're not clicking, you're not building. See you all in the new year.